Hello, this is Maria, and this is Hardwire. And this is a very new and special episode that I'm very excited to share because everything's new and everything feels right this January and this 2024. And I'm going to introduce you guys my new co host, Serena.
Hi guys, I'm excited to be here.
And of course, we're going to have something great that it's a French version of Hardwire. So we're going to have a fun, everything's going to be new games,
Yeah,
topics.
lots
So
of fun, lots of games, lots of questions, subscribers. Like, we're here for you.
even guests.
Yeah,
We have guests.
yeah, we do have guests. You want
Yeah,
to introduce them?
of course. And we have Megan
Hello.
and we have Miriam. And
Hi.
just the fact that they're here makes the episode more special. And you guys will see it further in a few minutes. Because just how we met makes us think how we socialize and how we want to be with around other people. So yeah,
I agree. It's incredible the way that we met, all of us. And I think it's important to talk about it and then to just share how we met. We'll talk about it later, obviously.
so today's episode it's about friendship. And I was actually looking on many articles and seeing what really friendship means and what really friendship means to you because it's very individual and it's very collective at the same time. So I looked at a meaning, and I don't know what you guys want to think about it, but it says friendship is simply a statement of enduring affection, esteem, intimacy, and trust between two people.
I agree.
Honestly, it's just what we need.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be complicated. It
No,
doesn't
Yeah.
have to be, we don't have to struggle to be together, you know?
Right.
That's true. And I think also what's important in friendship is support. I think that's another word that we can add to the
Yeah.
list. Like
Yes.
supporting each other through our goals, our dreams, and be there for each other. I don't know what you
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Totally.
Friendship, yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, I was looking on articles and I saw that there are actually 15 types of friendships.
15?
15.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I actually put the 7 most important ones, and I think we can all see each other in most of them, or just a few. So I got lifelong friends,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
best friends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
of course.
close friends,
Mm-hmm.
social group friends. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
and those are usually the ones that we have on social media. So we
Right.
all have the friends that we never know,
Yeah, we
never
never
met,
Yeah.
but we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Also, activity friends.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
okay.
I love them. I love them. Honestly, for me,
Yeah.
they're the best. You have people that you can just go out and have fun and do activities. Come on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I don't do that with all of my friends.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Specific friends for specific activities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You also have friends of convenience.
Friends of
Yeah,
convenience.
I think that's school for you. Like a lot of the time, like when you're in high school, you're sometimes friends with people because they're in your class, and then you notice as you move phases, you go to university, you graduate university, you sometimes those friend groups shift
Mm-hmm.
because it's a friend of convenience and maybe there's not the substance behind that friendship to carry it on. That doesn't mean it's not a good friendship. It just means that's just another
You
type.
just grow.
Yeah, you just grow
yeah,
apart because you don't
yeah.
have that shared space.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's true.
And I think we all live that.
Yeah.
We all
Oh,
went
yeah.
through
Yeah.
that. And we appreciate what we went through that person or that group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But even when we part ways and we don't see each other,
Yeah.
we appreciate what
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Right.
no hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like still friends with like some people in like school till
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I don't see them often, but when we see each other, it's like we never left each other.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, I do. But like you said, like each time you move through a phase,
Yeah.
you meet other people, and then I guess your friends sort of they don't leave, but it just fades away. It's not the same friendship as
Yeah.
we've had before
Yeah.
when you used to go to school and see each other every day.
Right.
And it's different. It's
Mhm.
different.
And there's also acquaintance friends.
That's like friends of a friend.
People that you know. Or usually you will have work friends.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
that makes
yeah.
You
sense.
True.
know that you socialize when you're in a space, but that's it.
Yeah.
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 But on the other hand, you have work friends.
Yeah.
You know? friends. Like
Yeah.
I had one and I love her, even though we don't work together anymore. We are still together as
Okay.
friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
But
nice.
just the fact that you go to work
Yeah.
And
and
you're
you know-
excited to see
you're
her.
excited to. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys had that, but
Yeah.
I had it and I loved it
Yeah.
because it shifts the way you see work,
Yeah.
Right,
Totally.
right.
right?
Yeah.
And just to go and see the person and did you hear what happened to
Yeah.
her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gossip.
Yeah. The drama like in the workplace, it's crazy. Especially if you have a friend, like, oh my God. The
It's
day like just goes better and better.
That's true.
You know what? It's what we need at work.
Yeah.
Drama and gossip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I live for that. I
Women's
love it.
workplaces, I think. I don't think men have that.
Yes, they do.
You think so?
Yes,
Oh,
they
we'll have
do.
to find out. We'll have to find out.
We need to ask. You know, men, they gossip a lot too.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Well, I don't have any men in my workspace, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I was
about
gonna
that.
say my
Yeah.
whole team is women, so
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
we don't have any drama. There's no,
No?
gossip.
Oh,
We're
really?
very-
No gossiping.
But you know what? Like women, when they're in groups, we're very organized and we are very like calm at the same time. We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
When we put men in the equation, that's when it starts.
That's a
that's when it's
subject
all
for
the
another
drama.
day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put some questions together and we can go around the table and we can see what we think.
Yeah, of
Because it
course.
will be nice to get to know each other in a friendship level.
Totally.
Okay, the first question is, what kind of friend are you?
Well, I don't know how to answer this question because I need my friends to answer this one for me, but I can say that
But just how you
Like-
see yourself.
okay,
as a friend.
so like for me, like when I have a friend, like I'm mostly like I listen to my friends a lot. Like they do like talk to me and everything. Like I can say I'm a listener, and also we can say that like I do like I would be there for them. Like I don't care like what time, what day, whatever. Like just call me and I'm just like gonna run to you. Like you're gonna I'm gonna be there for you like for
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah. I can say that I'm that. Yeah. But I'm also like, yeah, I mean, I'm so helpful listener. I do like I would trust that friend if I mean it's kind of hard to me, like hard for me to trust someone.
Uh-huh.
But when I trust that person,
It's 100%.
yeah,
All
like,
the way.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I would literally die for that person and I'm just
I feel you.
yeah, I'm gonna be happy about it. Literally. I'm going to be happy.
You're gonna be
about
happy about dying
Don't
for
die
that.
halfway.
it. Yeah, because like especially if they were like in a really bad situation.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You're gonna feel as bad as they do, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think supportive would be my greatest quality as a friend. I shifted the question a bit, but
Okay.
I'm a person who loves to chase dreams and to create dreams also. And I think that it's very important that when my friends are chasing a dream or goals, or I'm like, go with it, I'm 100% with you, you can do it. And I'm just trying to like be encouraging and like,
So you're a
we only
supporter.
yeah, exactly. And like it's
Okay.
like we only live once. I know it's a very cliche thing to say,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta do it. If that's what you
Yeah.
want, just go for it. And I think that's what I like most about my friendships, that I really
You
support
push
my
your
friends. Yeah, I
friends.
push my
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
That's good.
That's amazing.
I think for me, I am loyal. I think I'm supportive too. I think I'm maternal. I'm kind of the mom of a friend group. And I think if I'm being very self-aware, I can also be a bit distant. I can get into my own life, all the happenings of that, and sometimes I have forgotten to put energy into my friendships.
Yeah.
And so that's something that now I'm like constantly kind of checking myself on and just trying to get better at, because I think that was something I learned really after I graduated from university, because then I didn't have friends of convenience where it was so easy for me to keep up with them because
Exactly.
our lives were intertwined.
Yeah.
Now that you have to actually put the energy into seeing people, keeping up with them, because now it feels like as you enter adult life, you have your life and then you join to catch your friends up, but you have separate lives.
Totally.
Separate schedules.
Yes, separate schedules,
Yes.
so it's more work.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of friend I am, but I think it's good to like, kind of keep that awareness of like, your downfalls.
Yeah, but it's good of you to know that, because not a lot of people are actually gonna notice that they're
Aware.
putting less effort into it, and it's not
Yeah.
because you don't
Yeah.
want to. It's just because life happens, and like
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah.
when you have friends of convenience, and then you don't have those friends anymore, and you need to go out of your way to match the schedules, and then
Yeah.
she can work, she doesn't work, she can this day, you cannot
Yeah.
this day. It's
Mhm,
harder.
mhm.
Well, it's the whole work
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's a relationship.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
It is.
So even if you have to see if that person is worth to go through all of that, because
Yeah.
you have to put the work to be together and to connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you don't connect every single day or every month or every year, you know that that person loves you and there's still a relationship, because
Yeah.
I have those friends that you can talk to them at least once a year.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But when
I
you
do
talk to
have
them,
that.
it's just, it's
It's
like
like
nothing
it's like
happened.
Nothing
yeah, it's
changed.
like you just
Exactly.
talked to them like yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And for me, I think I'm a loyal friend. I think I've always wanted to give what I wanted to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I see myself as a 24/7 kind of friend, this 7-Eleven kind of friend. You can call me whenever you want. You can call me at any time when you feel like you want to talk to someone. I'm that person because I like to listen and I like to support and be there for that special person.
Yeah.
So yeah, or I think myself, I see it as well as a very adventurous
Okay.
friend. Like if I'm
You're
the,
up to anything, up to any activity,
Exactly.
to do
exactly. You don't have
anything
to
out of
tell
your
me.
comfort zone.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. You know what? That's something that I'm trying right now. Now that I'm 30.
Oh, she said it.
Yes, I said it.
Ayo.
I would like to step out my comfort zone and break those barriers of
Yeah.
what's new to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And through friendships, I think there's more that I can learn
Right.
from people and from myself.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing.
Okay, so you'll be my 911 info from now on.
Do it. Do it. I encourage you.
I'll be like, it's 3 a.m. Let's text her.
Yes. Yes. Honestly, I've actually received calls saying, hey, I'm like, what happened? This happened. So see, so even if we're not close, you know that you have someone to rely on. And that's
Yeah.
something that I like to offer to the girls and even guy friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, guy friends.
No,
Really?
no,
Are we gonna get into it now? No. Should we?
no. Okay. The other question is, what kind of friend are you looking for or do you look for?
For me, I would love a friend who would be loyal to me as I'm going to be loyal to them.
Mm-hmm.
A friend who would not like judge me for like anything I do. Like, I would understand like if I do something bad in my friend like would, like tell me like that it's bad what you did and whatever, but like without a judging tone.
Mm-hmm.
Like just I would much appreciate that. And also a friend who will listen because well, I don't have much to say, but
So loyal and good
Yeah.
listener.
yeah. And also a friend because sometimes I do like having like a personal like space. I do love my personal space. I do love having like my time like just
Mhm.
for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like there are some friends that they do not like that. They be like, you just don't talk anymore, or whatever. I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm like, no, it's not. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Just that sometimes I would love to have this, I don't know, like this alone time for me.
Mhm.
I would appreciate if I had a friend who would like understand that.
Yeah. The way your needs are not always what the other person can give
No.
you.
Exactly.
It works this way. Like you have needs and she has others,
Yeah.
and you need to like sort of adjust to each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And your friend has to understand sometimes that when it's not that you don't want to see her, but you need your alone time
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Also,
Mhm.
like I would also like understand like if that person wants their alone time because
Yeah.
I mean
They
I
have
mean,
their own
like
lives.
yeah, when
Yeah.
we're adults, like there's some type that you want to be like alone, like think about some stuff, like just, like be peaceful. Like I would love, I mean, I do that a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I would love, like, I mean, a friend to understand that, as I said. And also a friend who would, like accept my flaws and my goods. Like I would do the same, like accept their flaws and their goods. Like I'm just,
Yeah.
not just because like they reacted that way, I'm just gonna be like they're bad or something. No, like we're people, like we have emotions, we have reactions, we need to understand that about each
Well,
other.
it like I said, it's a relationship.
Yeah.
It
What
takes
about you?
efforts.
Yeah.
As someone who makes a lot of efforts in the relationship, that
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm always reaching out to her to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not always the
Yeah.
one texting her how she's going and
Yeah.
everything.
It's reciprocal.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
exactly. Because I know that some people just are gonna talk to you when they need something from you, and that's
Oh,
something I
yeah.
would never take. Like we're gonna be there for each other, and it's not you're there. I'm there when you need me, but you're not there when I need you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
something that's important for me.
Someone who is accepting of me and all the good and bad that comes with that. Someone who like lifts me up, where after you see them, you feel better. They
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
make you feel better. Like you feel good in their company. You feel like they're on your side even when you're wrong. I think a really good friend is that. You know, tell you the truth, but also like, hey, you can mess up and I'm
Yeah.
still gonna love you. I really look for kindness in people.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something super big. Also for me, I really like people who are open to try new things, open to people from all different
Culture.
cultures,
Yes.
like
You learn
lifestyles.
so much from other
Exactly.
people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So that's what I look for.
That's good.
I love it.
Uh-huh. I think for me, you know what? I like transparency.
Mm.
I like someone genuine, you know? And as girls, I think the friendship between men and women, and we're gonna talk about it later, but girlfriends, and I haven't had a very good luck having friends that are girls.
Yeah.
So for me, when I find that connection, God, that's so special.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
we are all so special and so different, but so the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're
right.
all women and we are all, I treat every girl as a sister.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, that for me feels magical. And for example, if I touch your hand, give me your hand, and just to say like, I'm here for you and I'm your friend no matter what. And we're gonna have so much fun. That for me, it's just energy.
Yes.
It's just
yes.
magic.
Because it's connection.
It's
and I
connection.
think women have, I think it's so lovely that we have these deep relationships.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like, I really think that like the best part of life, the joy of life is connection with people. Like, I think
You feel
that
it.
is it. Like
You
that,
feel
if
it.
you want to be happy, surround yourself with people who love you and who you love.
Yeah.
But also this connection, like you cannot find it with like anyone you
No.
meet.
Yeah.
It's for me,
Yeah.
it has been so rare
Mm.
Yeah.
that when I actually felt it with you
You just
guys,
wanna like
you usually
Yeah.
feel it when one person and you feel lucky
Right.
Yeah.
because sadly most of the experiences that you get are bad experiences because women
yeah.
nowadays, and even I don't know before in
Like
the past,
forever.
women tend to bring other women down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not our nature. We
No.
are so beautiful. We are so kind. We are so joyful. For me, girls, we are magic
Yeah.
to the core, to the bone.
I think we're also always going to be stronger together than we are
Yeah.
apart.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Just the
So,
community
as a
of
group.
women
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we love each other, we trust each other. That
Mhm.
honestly, for me, it's magical. So it's not traits and qualities, it's the magic of connection.
Yeah.
From that special person, you see it and you feel it, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen often, but when it happens, that's it. It's magical.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
We love it too. And, I feel like we get it more and more when we get older.
Mm.
Because when you're young, it's not the same type of friendship that you have. And when you get older, you
Yeah,
connect. You know who you
yeah.
are, you know your identity.
But you know what? When you're younger, it's simpler and it's easier.
Yeah.
You know, that best friend from school, from the neighborhood, that connection
Yeah.
happens right there and you're close.
Yeah.
Even if no matter what happens we tend to grow apart, but you acknowledge that kind of magic that happened.
Yeah, you would
know?
never forget it.
No.
And I think there's still magic here, but it's like as you become an adult, responsibilities grow and these things. So I think it just makes you more appreciative and grateful
Yeah.
for when the times that you are connecting with people and that you find people that you connect with. That is like magic. And then
Yeah.
because it's more rare, because it's more work, you feel it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
it's because you put more efforts into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's effortlessly. Like you don't feel like you're putting the
No,
efforts,
it
but
doesn't have to feel it.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, the next question is, what do you consider to be a best friend?
A best friend who's like I would see myself like on her, like it's someone that would like I would literally like it's like a soulmate to me.
What about you?
I would say the same. Well, my best friend is my sister.
Ah.
And I feel like that's the kind of friend that I want to have. Like she's always there for me. She's never judging, or if she sees that I'm doing something wrong, she's gonna tell me straight.
Uh-huh.
And she's real with me. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's what I like.
I think best friend means to me it's just the most secure friendship in your life.
Oh my God, yes.
I think it's just one that you feel so sure of. And I think, that you trust, with your life. But I think it's just that security thing that sets it apart from all the other friendships for
Yeah.
me.
What about you?
To me, unfortunately, I've never had that experience. Never. So to hear that for me, it's nice for you guys. Good for you. But no, I think I see it more on my kids. I think I had to
Oh,
make my
yeah.
own best friends.
Literally. Literally make your own best friends.
Yes, because I've never heard from another person that I knew or a friend, someone that I considered a friend or a close friend even, that I was their best friend. So I never got to that level. So,
Wow. Yeah.
maybe one
Like
day.
even now, like the word best friend, it doesn't have like the real meaning that
But it's
we
too
would-
much now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like whenever you meet someone, like you get along with, be like, oh, you're my best friend, but that's not like how it is. Like the best friend's like a best friend.
Yeah. Well, even when you're a kid, when you say someone is your best friend, it's just like, oh, she accepted to give me her bracelet, so now she's my
Yeah.
best friend. So it's
Yeah.
not really, doesn't really have any meaning to it. It's
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
like, oh, we're playing together, we're best friends.
Yeah.
But it comes naturally.
But you know what? It will be nice to see someone in the comments say their experience. Oh, if they have friends, if they actually have a best friend, if they have like a cool friendship experience that develop in best friend, or even the meaning for them of best friend.
Yeah.
Because I think it's so underrated right now, to the fact that we meet so many
Yeah.
people and we change so many
Yeah.
settings.
Yeah,
But
right.
I don't know if we still trust or believe in best friends.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see. It would be nice to know. Okay, best experience making friends.
I would say like as we guys like we met
Ah.
us in the in the hot girls social club.
The
I gotta
what?
clarify that this is like, for those who don't know what like hot girl walks are, it's not like we're
Yeah.
like claiming this, like we are like, it's like a way of life. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
mood.
Serena knows how to explain
like,
it.
okay.
Yes.
yeah, because
This
I've actually.
experience. This is a collective
Yeah.
experience that
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
are
it is.
and this is why we are here.
Yeah. So we actually met at the Hot Girl Social Club Halloween party. And I talked with Valerie, who created the social club that we have in Montreal. And how it happened is that she had a TikTok. You know, social media is very present nowadays.
Yeah.
And she started talking about how she wanted to go on to meet people and go on walks and everything. So she planned a walk, and 100 girls went to that
Wow,
first
that's
walk that she
incredible.
ever
Yeah.
planned.
Wow.
The first one
amazing.
ever.
That's amazing.
It was people showed up, and I think they were all girls from what I understood.
Uh-huh.
So 100 people for a first time
It's
event.
crazy. That shows
Yeah.
just how much people are craving connection.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that's like,
Like
it's an
all
epidemic.
people that don't know each other. People were asking her, "Can I come alone? Can I come if I speak French?" Because she's mostly Anglophone, so
Okay.
it's like her page is a lot of
English,
English,
yeah.
content. Hot Girl Social Club, and so yeah. And when she saw that, it reached people, and then when she went on a few walks, like she organized a few walks, and people were asking her, "Are you gonna do other events? Are you gonna do something else, or is just the walks?" And
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So people
Wow.
actually encouraged
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
to continue
to
with
continue
that. That's
and do something else with
amazing.
it and go further away than just walk. And since then, she's had a Pilates event,
Oh my
walks,
God.
obviously. She's had a sip and paint.
Yes, I
Yeah.
saw it. Yes.
She also had, so she was hosting a lot of events at different places because there was a demand and a lot of girls were looking for women's community.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, she's been hosting a lot of events. So like, you know, we met at a Halloween party. She
Yes.
had also a holidays party, and she's preparing a vision board event.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's supposed to
love
be
that.
somewhere in the end of January. The date is not
That's
set
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, I saw
Amazing.
that on her Instagram.
But that's something I would like to do, and I don't know what's. She's probably gonna have all the materials and a few cocktails ready for us. And yeah, so it's really
That's
great, and I think it was
amazing.
a great idea, and
Yeah.
it was clearly a need because we met each other, and
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know what? Thank you, Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Valerie.
you
so much.
This is, yeah, you can see how things happen because
Yeah.
even if you look for connections, sometimes you end up looking in not a good place,
Yeah.
you know? And for me, it was the same as you guys. For me, it was scrolling TikTok. I saw her post and I was
Yeah,
like, you know
same.
what? What the hell? I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went
And
solo.
you went alone.
I went alone.
Yeah.
I went alone. I remember I texted my mom, I'm going to this place. I'll call you or I'll text you in like an hour. If I don't, please call the police because I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
Especially that it wasn't a speakeasy, like it was in a
I
hidden
know,
place.
it was- it
Yeah,
was
in a
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was underground. So I was
Yeah.
going down the stairs. I
It
was
was-
like, where the hell am I
I
going?
was like, I hear music. I think it's okay. It's like this dark, like
Yeah, it was a
doorway.
bit- yeah.
But we had so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I asked my friend to tag along because I didn't want to go alone. Like I'm an introvert, so I don't
Yes.
go to people easily.
Yeah.
If people come to me, I will open up, I will be sociable, but alone, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you all went alone and we ended up like we're a gang of 6
Together?
girls now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you came to talk to each other that night.
No, but you know what? It
you
actually
did.
happened. Thanks, Sarah. Yes.
She's not here with us to
I
talk
know,
about
I
it.
know. But it started from Sarah.
Okay.
Because you know what? When we are surrounded by girls, to be honest with you, it's very intimidating.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't know the setting, you don't know how
to
girls
expect
are
also.
exactly and how to be treated. Because usually girls, they take their time to warm up. You know, sometimes I'm not like that, but sometimes and some girls. So I was there on my own, doing my own thing, and I see a little Barbie walking and staring
That's
at me.
you, the Western Barbie,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then she come up and she was like, so, and I was like, so, hey, this is how it's starting. So we started talking, and then we met Megan,
Yeah.
and then we all saw each other. No, we saw you guys.
Right. Yeah. We saw you three, Karen, you
Yeah.
all talking, and
And that's it.
And you came to us. Yeah.
That's
you just
it.
came up and
Exactly.
started talking
something
to us.
Yeah.
called us to you guys.
Exactly. You know what? It just felt natural.
Yeah.
It
The
Yeah.
just
universe.
felt right.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And since then, we've had 2 girl dates. Like
Yeah.
we
Yes.
went to
Yeah.
Swifties party.
Yes.
That was
Oh
so
my
much
God.
fun.
Yeah, that was
Do you know how
fun.
many people like commented on my story like, "Oh my god, where is this? Like I had no idea. This looks so fun." I'm like,
Yeah. Well, she's the one who would told us about it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
"Oh,
think so.
Miriam."
Yeah,
But you know
I
what?
saw it,
Shout
like-
out to that Swifties group.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I learned that they actually go all around the
Yeah, they
province,
do.
all
Swifties
around
in
Canada.
Canada,
They
yeah.
do.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They
so
do events
funny.
everywhere. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really nice.
and they even sent an email saying that if they come back to Montreal, we would have like
a
some type
discount
of
or
a
something.
discount.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no
Yeah.
way.
Yes, and it was so much fun. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
This was my secret, and I don't know if you guys noticed back in the Halloween party. I like Taylor Swift, but I didn't listen to any of her songs. I didn't know any.
It's like
So
fine. Like
it was the
really.
same
But
for me.
you guys were all singing. I was like, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's the vibe. It's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
When you guys said, "Oh, there's this Taylor Swift event, we're all going," I was like, "I'm going." I just paid the ticket, like right there. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm going.
I know.
And
You
my
did
mom,
a
she
good
was,
thing.
and my mom, she was like, "Do you know any of her songs?" And I was like, "No, no." So for weeks, no, for days, I was listening to Taylor Swift.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 1 week after we met, so you had
Yeah.
1 week.
Just like cramming.
I was with my son. He was like, "Do you even like her?" And I was like, "You know what? She has good music." And we were all jamming in the house Taylor Swift for days.
So cute.
So I remember I was going
gosh.
with my outfit, and I was like, "I'm ready to jam this."
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
ready. You know what? I nailed it.
Yeah, did. You did.
Yeah.
You did. It was
And
really
you know
great.
what? I learned that she's amazing.
Oh,
She's
she is.
amazing.
That woman is building an empire. Seriously, I
Yes.
I don't have words.
But you know what? The type of mentality of friendship and connection that she has,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it unifies all women.
Oh, we should have brought our
bracelet.
50s bracelet.
Bracelet. I still have mine, yeah.
I still have it. Yes.
I do. Oh
So,
wow.
see?
So that social club, like it was a good
Yeah,
one.
it is a
actually good
great-
thing.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that a lot of other girls met that way.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
You
I'm
know what?
sure.
And I encourage girls that struggle making friends and that they
Yeah.
feel lonely to
Yeah.
try this club out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, also like don't be scared to go alone
Mm-hmm.
because you
No.
would find, friends there. Like
Yeah.
just like go for it. Like don't think twice. Just go.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna-
That's a great
You're gonna love
advice.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know people are scary, but don't be afraid to make friends.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
let fear stop you.
Exactly.
You know, that's you
Yeah.
won't regret trying.
Yeah. Like on my way to that event, I was literally scared. I was like, oh my god, like I don't know where like I'm going, like because especially since like I'm alone and like in this whole country, I'm like, oh my god, like, I
Right.
don't even know
Yeah.
like what I'm doing here. And I when I
What
went,
am I doing here?
Yeah. When I entered the event, like I was like, oh my god, like there's so many girls, like there's so many people, like what do I do? I just went, I sat on like the sofa there, and I've been there for like I don't know, like maybe 30 minutes, like just sitting and like looking around until like Serenity came
Yeah.
and she was like, "Are you here alone?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm alone." And then she brought Karina like
Yeah, she was with me.
Yeah.
So.
Aww.
It's
Like
because I
over
saw her,
the-
I was like, oh, she's alone. Like, let's
Yeah.
go talk to her.
Yes.
yeah, that's like since like we talked and then you guys came and
Yeah.
we're here.
No one has to end up alone.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question, and
Okay.
this might be a bit spicy, but what do you guys think about friends with benefits?
Honestly, friends with benefits for me is like I don't know why it was created in the first place. because they all like end up like one of them like end up like liking the other person like with feelings.
Yeah.
They end up having feelings, and it just like it's rare when you see like friends with benefits like last longer.
Right.
Like whenever like someone catch feeling, they just fight and whatever, like they just like
turn-
yeah
yeah.
separate. I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know.
What about you?
That's also what I think because I've never had any.
No?
Never. And I think that I'm a person who falls in love really easily.
Ah.
Like I love and I just fall too easily. So I feel like I would be that first
Oh
person
yeah,
to fall in
it
love
is
with the
not good
other.
for
And then
you.
friends with benefits is a sort of arrangement. It's like we're having benefits together, like I don't know,
Yeah.
Netflix and chill sex, let's just say it. And then when something grows like feelings, then that arrangement cannot work anymore because
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
person wants something and the other one doesn't want the same
Yeah.
thing. So how do you keep working through
Yeah.
it? I don't think there's a
Yeah.
way because one person is
There's
gonna
no
end up
way. Yeah.
So no and no.
heartbroken.
What about you?
I've never had one either. I'm like you. I think for me to like be intimate with someone, I have to have some kind of emotional
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like so deep and like I'm in love, but I can't be like totally unemotionally invested. I would it's not just physical for me. I don't know. I don't know if it ever works. Like all the friends with benefits, like people I know that have done it, like it's either they're now in a 5-year relationship or
They hate
Wow.
each
it was
other.
like
True,
so
actually.
bad. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I just think I don't think it works.
There's
like
no
I don't know.
trend
Like
in that
Yeah.
part. It's
yeah.
like lovers, but you don't know it yet.
It's
Like
just like-
everybody sees that you're gonna be in
Yeah.
a relationship, but you don't,
Mm-hmm.
and or you just break it up and you're
Exactly,
strangers.
yeah.
You're back
Yeah.
to being
But you know
strangers.
what? This is what I think. It gets so intimate. You cross a barrier that friends don't do.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so
So-
vulnerable. Like
Yes,
sex is
but
so
for
vulnerable.
that you have to be aware that it's a contract. Both parties have to think the same and feel the same
yeah.
and put feelings away.
Yeah.
Because the moment there are feelings, you have to be aware of the person catching feelings, and you have to be aware if you are catching feelings. Because at the end of the day, it's a friendship and nothing else.
Yeah.
I
Like
think-
for
yeah.
me, it had to be that.
right.
And it was just that moment we had experiences, we had moments, special moments, but it was just that. Like I could go out with that person, have dinner, have dates. You can also have that friends with benefit relationship if you go on holidays. For example, if you want to go to a place and you don't want to go alone, well, that person is right there, but don't involve feelings.
But
That's
how
it.
do you do that? That's another question. Like how do you dissociate yourself from
Yeah.
feeling something?
Well, that's because women work like that. Women are emotional.
But I
Yeah.
think if you, I've never done it, but I could see it working where if you start off that way.
Uh-huh.
If you, I don't believe
order
that
to
you
be
can
in
go-
agreement with a
yeah,
person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You can't like go back
Mm-hmm.
and be something romantic and then become
No,
less.
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
that
True.
works.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. Like I said, for that, both people have to be on the same page, and they have like communication has
It
to be there.
key. Yeah.
Yes,
That's the key,
because
I think.
what most people do is that they don't even say that they're in a friends with benefit relationship. They're just in a situation.
Situation.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
how
say,
they
is that
operate,
not
yeah.
just a
That's
situation?
how they
That's
call
the
it.
new-
And they lead the person to catch feelings, and you're already somewhere else.
Yeah.
So the other person that it's not even aware of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what's even going on there.
Because there was never a conversation about it.
Exactly.
It was never said that this is a friends with benefits situation.
Yeah.
Yes, because if there's a common agreement, there's no problem.
I'm still unsure about that.
Okay.
but okay. I'll call you an optimist.
Okay, moving on to can men and women be friends? And there's actually we made Insta poll about it, and 87% of people said yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Men
Surprising.
and
I agree.
women can be friends.
87%.
1,000%, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not.
No,
I don't
You-
agree. No.
See, I just
I don't
think
agree.
that some people in your life are platonic, and it doesn't. There's no like rhyme or reason. Like I have guy friends where I'm like, I know you're a catch. I know that like other people, like women in this world, think you're like would love to date you. I
Yes.
just don't have that like romantic
Yeah,
feeling towards
feelings,
you.
yeah.
And it's always been platonic. And I don't know. I could never see it progressing.
Do you know if he felt the same way though?
Yeah, like I mean, I think I mean, when I think about you can usually tell like when
Mhm.
someone's into you. Like there's
Yes.
some our
Yes.
instincts
Girl,
kick in,
honest.
right?
We're
Like
not
there's an
dumb, we
energy.
know. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. There's never that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you girls think?
I know that for a fact there are guy friends that they just want a friendship with you. And that only happens if that guy friend is not attracted to you. That's it.
Yeah,
If
because
he
you
has-
gotta take out attraction from the equation.
Of
'cause
course,
Yeah.
and
otherwise-
men they work with attraction, physical attraction first, and then they work on themselves on more than that.
Emotional.
Exactly. But if it's just they have other types and tastes on women, but they like you as a person, they will keep you there. That's it. So for me, it works on that sense. But we know, and because we all have guy friends that we know they have a crush on us, and we keep them there because it's fun to be around them. Look at you, you're
I'm
laughing.
just like, I have someone in mind. I'm just like,
oh,
it's why I say we cannot be friends. But anyway, keep going.
but that type of friend, guy friend, yes. And for example, that happens a lot when you have a boyfriend, and that boyfriend knows that your guy friend has a crush on you. Why you keep talking to him? And we're like, no, he
But he's
doesn't.
just a
He's
friend."
just a friend. No, we know that he has a crush on us. He's just fine. He listens to us. He likes to take us out, and he likes to like be there for us. So it works, you know. Even though
Yeah,
guys
but
don't think
you
about it.
just said it. You're aware that he has a crush on you, so he's hoping for more than a friendship. Then
Yes.
Well, he doesn't take
So-
it as a friendship, but the girl take it as a
Yes.
friendship.
yeah,
like, the
but
girl
that's
should-
also, can they be friends if one of them would like to be more involved and the other one is like, no, we're just
No,
friends. So
yeah.
one of them has feelings, so then
Yeah.
they cannot be friends. That's
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
like
think.
that's not a friendship with me between like a guy and a girl.
yeah.
Like for a friendship to be between a guy and a girl, they should both not have feelings
yeah.
like in any
Totally.
way.
Okay.
Like
it were to happen,
emotionally
yeah.
or like they should not even be for me. They should not even be attractive to each other. Like that's how like a friendship. Like for example, for me, I do agree that there is a friendship between like guys and girls. Like I did have guy friends. I do still have like one guy friend right now. Like we're like in a group like of girls and him. It just like we're just friends. Yeah.
Like it could happen.
Yeah, we're just like for like many years now and like we're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here
Like
for
it's
each other.
not
and
their
yeah.
fault, and it's not our fault either if one of us start catching feelings for a friend. But if it happens, it happens, and the most important thing is that we communicate to see what can we do about it. Because the worst thing that we don't want to and we avoid is to ruin that friendship if we talk about it. You know,
Yeah. That's
So-
the friend zone.
that's the friend zone,
calls,
and
yeah.
you know what? There are
Yeah.
actually some guys that stay there, and there are some girls too because they hope they can be more, but they like the person and they like the relationship that they have right now, so they stay there.
But that's
Yeah.
really sad for them.
No, because there are
don't
more
know.
fish in the water in the ocean.
Yeah, like just go look somewhere else. Like
Yes,
why would
yes.
you yeah.
Like for example, if I have a crush on you and we are just friends, I'm happy for you. Even if it doesn't happen, if you end up with someone, I'll be
Yeah.
happy
Yeah.
of the friendship, and I'm just gonna move on. But I like the friendship that we have,
Yeah.
so we don't, it can work.
I'll think about it.
um, what do you consider to be a fake friend?
Someone who would, give you a face when you're with them and then just
A two-faced person.
two-faced person.
Hmm. What about you?
Well, you're always there for them, but when it's your turn, they're never there. So
Yeah, they
it's a
always find
one-sided
excuses.
friendship.
So, okay. What about you?
I think someone who just puts you down, who doesn't want the best for you, who doesn't support you.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
I did an Insta poll, and 42% said um, if they are manipulative.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
17% said gossip about other people.
What do you mean? Well, I
Like,
mean,
you know
you
what?
do gossip
Like
You know what?
they gossip about other friends in the group, you mean?
like they gossip
Maybe,
about you
maybe,
with other
or
friends.
gossip in general, because I know if a friend of mine is gossiping about other girls of the group, I know that when I'm not there,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about me.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's true.
So in that sense, that could work.
Yeah.
But 8% if they have no filter, and 33% if they are a hypocrite.
For the no filter one, I would prefer to have a no filter friend, like
Yes,
someone who would
me
be,
too.
Yeah.
honest with me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had other questions on the Insta stories, and thank you for those who answered because it was really, really fun. I had some people send me messages and texts like, "This is really fun. You should do it more often because it's very interactive
Yeah.
and it makes you question yourself a lot." So,
That's true. And that's one of the goals that we want to have with Heartwire is to connect with people and have people talk to us and share
Their
their
experience.
yeah,
their thoughts, their
exactly.
opinions about
It
it.
makes
of
it more
course.
interesting and more fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we're gonna
Yeah.
have more questions, more questionnaires and polls.
Yeah, we will.
So, have you been attracted to a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend?
Oh,
What about you? Let's start over there.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure I have. I can't remember the last one, but I'm sure.
What about you?
I don't remember that I did. I mean, probably in high school, like I had a crush on a guy and then the guy went out with someone else and then I still had a crush on him. But
Yeah.
in my adult life, I don't think that I have.
No.
No, I don't. I
You?
really
No,
don't think so.
personally,
either.
no. Like
No.
all of my my friends' boyfriend, they're always like, they're just I'm
Not your
like,
type?
No,
No?
Like, why would you think I'm like, girl? I just can't. Like, I'm sorry.
You know what? It happens, and it's so sad when your
Yeah.
friend goes out with a guy that it.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
not-
I feel
it's
bad
not-
telling
Yeah,
them.
You know what I mean?
I
And you
feel
just
so
don't want to
bad,
say
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
feel-
even say it. You're like, "What are you doing with that guy?"
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's the same for me. Like, no, I've never had a crush on some
Like
a
I
friend's
would not
boyfriend.
even like go like that, like in that way. Like for me, if like my friend has a boyfriend, I would never like even think, even if he's like, I don't know, like
You know what?
Attractive.
It's a,
Yeah,
or-
like
it's
Henry
a girl's
Cavill
code as well.
level.
You
It
know?
is.
No.
It is.
You know,
you
you
don't
lose-
go out with your
No.
girlfriend's
No.
ex-boyfriend or
No.
yeah.
No, that's
No.
that's like
It's not written anywhere, but it's a code, right? So
Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
restrict yourself from
And you know
going
what?
there.
There, another code is, and I actually have lost friends about it. That, for example, if I've went out on a date with a guy and for out of the blue, that guy connected with a friend and now they're going out.
Oh.
I had the responsibility of telling her first, "Hey, I dated that guy a few, I don't know, in the past. So just so you know, so if you hear about it." So it can be interpreted as bad, but I wanted to be honest. And
I mean that's a
I
good
think
thing
honesty,
to do.
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
for me, I thought I was doing good, but
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like I would appreciate some
yes,
like that happening to me. Like
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
honesty
I mean,
between
yeah,
friends.
that's a good friend. Like you a good friend. Like
Yeah.
Thank
you're
you.
doing
I
that.
think
yeah.
so too.
yeah. Okay, do you consider yourself a good friend?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
You know
I'm a
what?
good friend with my good friends. But, like if someone I
Part
just,
is you.
yeah, if someone like just no,
She will kill for her good friends, but if you're
Yeah,
not,
vigilante.
yeah. For other people, I just go like I'm just gonna drift apart. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
waste my time
right,
within that friendship.
You know what? 88% of people said yes.
Okay, that's good. What
Yeah,
about the other 12%?
12% said sometimes.
Oh,
Yes.
then they
Yes.
could do better, maybe.
Yes,
But
and
yeah,
I
like you
actually
said,
put
nobody's perfect.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like even though I raised my hand and yes, I'm a good friend, but not always because I'm not perfect. And I
Yeah.
actually have experiences of not being a good friend and I feel bad about it. You know
I
what?
mean, that's why we said like your friends should accept your good and bad like
Oh my
5.
God.
Yeah.
I remember a
Yeah.
story. I was in high school and I was really close to a friend. I thought she was my best friend, but apparently she wasn't. But in high school we all choose a guy that we have a crush on, and we're
Right.
like, even though we don't know them
Yeah.
and we don't talk to them, they're like, he's mine.
Yeah.
That's it. No
Yeah.
one talk to this guy because he's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Don't-
all have that. Exactly. And she had hers. I had mine. And out of the blue, I don't know. I'm old enough to say that before Facebook, between MySpace and Facebook, there was high five.
Oh, I don't know that one.
No, huh?
No,
No,
I don't
Okay,
know.
idea.
there you go.
I don't know.
I'm that old, so I don't know if someone in seeing this video had a high five. High five me. Because that existed, and it was
Okay.
very
Wow.
similar to Facebook.
Okay.
So I remember this guy on High Five, he high fived me.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my God, it's this guy. He was like, hey, I find you cute. Do you want to go on a date? And I was like, oh shit. He finds me cute, but he's her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went on a date.
Oh
So,
no.
yes, I'm not proud of. I'm
What
not proud.
happened after? Did your friend find out?
Yeah, she found out.
Mm.
And I was a coward to not tell her.
Oh.
Yes. And today, even though that was years ago, I feel bad about it because I feel like I'm not a good person. Even if I never apologized or even faced her. So, and she actually connected like weeks later to that guy.
Yeah.
And she saw that we were connected on High Five. So she was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Right.
And then he was like, yeah, I went on a date with your friend. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that wasn't my proudest moment, and I actually regret it. But see, we learn from mistakes. But
Yeah.
that wasn't a mistake because I was conscious about it. So
Growing pains.
yeah, lesson
Yeah,
learned.
you were in high school
Yeah.
anyway.
You're young.
Still, is it possible to have friends and still feel lonely?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if this has happened to you guys that you've been in a crowd and you feel completely alienated.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And you start questioning yourself, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Do they really care about me or should I just disappear?
Right.
Yeah.
Would they care if I was here or not?
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation, but it can be good because it makes you realize that you might not be in a good place.
Right.
Yeah.
So that makes you think
They're
what
not
do
your
you
people.
know and what do you need? Because sometimes you need to be alone to find yourself
Yeah.
Yeah.
and to find better people to improve in your life. I don't know, goals or achievements and what you want. So
You're
yeah.
right.
Okay, 63% said yes, which honestly it's a lot. 13% of people said no to is it possible to have friends and feel lonely? And 24% of people said sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes for sure.
Yes.
They're
sometimes.
still leaning towards like yes and sometimes.
Yes, but you know what I liked about this questionnaire is that you can take the chance to feel vulnerable,
Right.
and answer honestly.
Yeah.
So for me, seeing that sometimes so high, I was like, you know what?
Mm.
It's okay to feel that way,
Yeah.
and we feel the same.
Right.
Yeah.
So somehow we connect through Instagram.
Yeah, we do.
Do you consider to be A, extrovert, B, introvert, C, depends on the setting, D, depends on the people? And 38% of people answered A, extrovert.
Extrovert.
I was
Wow.
actually surprised.
Wow.
30%.
Yes.
Okay.
13 said introvert. And you know what? 19% said depends on the setting. And 30 said depends on the people.
For me, I would say I am a big introvert.
Yeah.
Like like that 16
I can see
personality.
it.
Yeah.
We sense it.
Yeah, you know that 60 personality when you do like that test and you find which personality are you like
Oh
the
yeah,
the
the
I've never done it.
Yeah,
INFG something. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
did it and I found mine is INTP. And for
Okay.
the I means introvert.
Yeah.
I am 80% an introvert. I was like, that's too
Oh,
Oh,
much.
okay.
And
that's
I did
high.
it. Yeah, and I did it like 2 years ago and I did it like this year, like
Yeah.
maybe like a month ago, and it's still
It's the
80%.
same.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the same. I
okay.
was like, and it's still like the same personality, INTP, and I'm like,
Wow.
oh
You know
my
what you
god.
should do? Can you find the link? We're gonna share it on our Instagram and YouTube, and people
Yeah,
can
yeah,
actually take it
sure.
because I've never done that test, and you'll be amazed. I can find some stuff about myself,
Yeah.
and if some people want to do it
Yeah, yeah,
too,
Yeah.
you would like,
yes.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff like writing, and there's like, I don't know if it's true, but like they say there's some universities that would ask you
Oh,
what
Ah,
really?
personality are you.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
like, yeah, and like in that,
When you
on
apply
that
to a
website,
program, or like just
I have no idea. Like
oh,
I heard about it, like I don't know if it's true, but that's what I
okay.
heard.
hmm.
I don't
I
know.
did that quiz once too. I don't remember the letters I had, but I was obviously an introvert too. But it's very interesting, and it's I think it takes a lot of time. Like you have to put some time
Yeah.
aside,
Yeah.
and but it's very interesting, and it asks about how you react to
Yeah,
situations. Are
yeah,
you more emotional or rational, or when you're out in a setting, social setting, are you do
yeah,
you go to people or do you let people go to you? Or
yeah,
it's
Right.
very interesting. So
Hmm.
it's an interesting thing to share on the podcast,
yeah,
like in on our Instagram
yeah.
page.
Also, yeah. Also, like, yeah, I'm an introvert a lot, but with like my best friends, like with the friends that I know, like especially the ones that I knew since school. OMG, like if you see me with them, you're like, girl, that's not the
You're
girl
like
I
another
know.
That's not
person.
Mariam.
She's not like she's someone else. Like I changed, like I don't know, like I get to be crazy, but just with them, like if we go somewhere else, like I'm like quiet. Then when we just are like alone, I'm like crazy. Them like in my family.
It's because you
But
feel comfortable and
Yes.
secure with
yeah,
them. You
like
feel
really
safe. You feel
comfortable.
like they're
Yeah.
your
So
safe space.
it
So you
really
allow.
Yeah, yeah.
depends. It really depends on the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'm an ambivert. So
Okay.
I think I'm both. I definitely need to be around people and have that like human to human connection, but I recharge by being alone.
Mhm.
And that's
Yeah.
but I need both. That's
Yeah.
what I really learned. Especially during COVID, I was like I really need both, but I see, you know.
That's your COVID was
Yes.
hard for that
Mhm.
because
Yes.
you couldn't really see other people, and some people are really need that connection, and you couldn't have it.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
it made it
honestly,
harder.
for me,
Oh.
that time
You were just
it
chilling.
was yeah, it was like I know like COVID was really bad, but for me when I was like just in my because I spent COVID with my aunt. I was not with my parents. I was with her. We were like only two of us, and when I had a room like I was just like there like for the whole 6 months
Mhm.
just in my room, and it was like the best.
Peaceful.
You were just
Yeah. So peace, like I just loved it. But yeah, but like I'm not saying that COVID like that time was good. It was really bad. It just like maybe for introverts
Yeah.
it was peaceful.
I'm sure
That's true.
Maria is gonna go with extrovert or something. I'm no, not at all.
I'm the same as Megan.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need my alone time
Yeah.
a lot. A
Same.
lot.
Okay.
Yes. And I look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I force myself to go out and meet people and be bubbly because my lifestyle is so routinary that it just need it. I have the urge to be social,
Okay.
but it doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, but also when you get older and mature, you just prefer to be alone
Yeah.
most of the
I've
time
noticed
than
that
being
with
with
age.
people.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm the oldest here, and I'm pretty good.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer.
I don't know. I still like to party.
It's just I'm that person that let's say my friends a week ago would have told me like, "Oh, we're going out on Friday," and I'm like, "Yes, I'm excited. I really want to go out and dance." And then
Uh-huh.
the same night I'll be like, "Why did I agree to this?
Yeah.
I want to stay home."
That
in my
happens a
PJs
lot.
But
and
do you have
watch."
fun when you're out?
I do. I
Okay.
do. When I'm there, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's
I'm
the
having
getting
fun.
ready, it's
yeah.
the getting out, yeah.
Especially that you've stayed home the whole day and then
Mhm. It's
once-
cold.
Yeah, and
dark,
then you're like, I have to go
and
out,
chill.
and it's 8, and I have to get ready, and then I'm so just like veg, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But once I'm there, yeah.
Mhm.
But you know what? What happens to me is that I like having my own space and being alone, but I'm an overthinker. So
yeah.
when everything's quiet, my mind is loud.
Mm.
So when I go out and I'm with friends and I socialize, I don't think. I'm just present and I'm just enjoying that moment. So for me, it's kind of releasing that energy and that charge that I have in my mind.
Mhm.
It works in a weird way, but it makes sense. um, is it easy to make friends today?
For me, no. It's hard.
No.
I want to go with no.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I wouldn't phrase it as it's easy or it's hard. I think that it takes effort and vulnerability, which is always hard. It's always a challenge and it's always scary.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that there's lots of opportunities for people to make friends. I think we experienced that with the Hot Girl Social Club, but it did take effort for us
Yeah.
It did.
to
Yes.
find that club, to go,
Yeah.
to then even plan a second
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, and then it was Bar George, and
Yeah.
Bar George took a little time because everyone had different schedules. Some people
Yes.
were away, and so it takes effort, and it's scary sometimes because putting yourself out there and admitting, hey, like, I want more friends, that's such a vulnerable
Yeah.
Totally.
thing to
Totally.
say.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, I really think there's lots of opportunity there. And I think what we learned, well, one, from all the polls on social media, and then from, the 100 girls that showed up for the first Hot Girl Social Walk, everyone feels that way. No one's
Exactly.
alone. So
That's true.
Exactly.
so you really can feel empowered in that,
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It-
Yes.
I think it's someone, we need that. We need connection. We need
Yeah.
to socialize. We need to be with other people. Even though we need our alone time,
Mm-hmm.
being with people is also important.
Yes.
Mhm.
But just the fact that girls, for us to make friends, it's really hard. And I remember when for women, different ways to lose friends easily. One, get pregnant,
Okay.
and that happens a lot.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Just
You-
because your lifestyle becomes different.
Yes.
Mm.
And just because you're no longer available or because you're not seen physically as how you were before, people tend to just disconnect you.
Well, that's bad.
Yes.
If they would just not
You-
talk to you because you changed physically.
Well,
These are fake.
Did you feel that?
totally. Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember when I wanted to reconnect with people, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with people that I know. So social media. I wanted to connect with people that I knew.
Yeah.
And I started to play this game with myself. Who can actually say yes to me to go out and just hang out?
Yeah.
So I started asking around and asking around. And you know what?
From people you knew?
Zero.
Or
Oh my
Zero.
God. Well,
Zero.
That's really bad.
Yes.
Mm.
Zero. And I was like, wow. And I remember I had this girl that I knew from high school, which I thought we were friends.
yeah.
And I was like, hey, do you want to reconnect? Do you want to go out, have dinner, have lunch, have drinks, whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I'm down for
Coffee.
absolutely anything.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I think this was back in September. She was like, oh my God, I'll be loaded with work until January. And she was like, I'll be
Till
working.
January?
I was like, I'll be working until January. And I was
Oh,
like,
come on.
okay. And she was like, yeah. And the following weekend, I saw stories of her going out with friends. And I was
my
like, if you
God.
didn't want to go out with me, you just could have
say
told
it.
me, you know?
Me. Yeah.
You
Just
know?
tell me the truth.
Yes. But you know what? There are some people that we have to be aware that everyone lives like different things, and probably you're struggling in some certain way and you're trying to connect with someone.
Yeah. And I think when it's something so shallow as that,
Mhm.
I think it's so hard to not take that personally. I know, like, for me, like, my first instinct is to be like, oh, it's me that's the problem. But really, what that just says everything about her. You know,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that reflects who she is and how evolved she is in life. Because that's a ridiculous
Totally.
reason
Yeah.
to not hang out with someone. It's also an immature way to, like, if you don't like someone, whatever, there's better ways than to lie and
Yeah.
make up
Yeah.
some
Exactly.
weird.
Exactly. Like it was very unnecessary, and for me, like I brushed it off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But just the fact that we people get to that level,
Yeah.
like, okay. But it shows the struggle of making friends and reconnecting with people that you thought you knew when you had a connection.
Yeah.
Forget about it. And I even tried Tinder. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make new friends. I can't go out
Yeah,
often.
because there's
so-
an option now that you can put in. It's like for making friends.
Yes,
or
I
something,
was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna switch the interest to women, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a clear caption.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Just making friends. I'm just here for friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was matching with girls, but they were interested in other things. I was like,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's pretty clear. I'm just looking for friends.
They're like, well, maybe
And
she
I
might
had-
not anyways.
Friends with Ben.
yeah.
Maybe after some
Full
shots. No.
circle. You know? Few cocktails, you know.
But I connected with this girl and she was so nice. And she was like, I'm bi and I have a boyfriend, but it's an open relationship. And I was like, I'm straight. And she was like, okay, it's fine. We can be friends. And I was like, perfect. I don't know. Like, I don't care what you want when you're interested and even how you look like. If you're a kind person and you want to be friends, for me, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And I remember we started talking and she was sharing some common things, hobbies, and we connected that way. And for me, that was perfect. And she told me one day, oh, hey, I have 2 tickets for a theater thingy and my boyfriend's not gonna be able to come with me. Do you want to go? I was like, for sure. An activity with someone that I'm gonna meet and she's gonna be a friend. Me, I was in a happy place. I didn't expect or thought anything else.
Yeah.
And she was like talking about what she's gonna wear, and I was like, you know what? If you want to be before, I can pick you up. We can go have dinner, have drinks, and enjoy ourselves and have a really girlfriends night.
Yeah.
And the day of, she texted me and she was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go out with you. You're just gonna use me because I have a free ticket. And I see, because you have really long nails, that you are super straight. So I'm wasting my time.
Okay.
And I don't go out with people like you.
that's such a weird comment.
I know.
like,
And she said,
I just don't get
you know what? She was like, I can't even be friends with you. I don't even want to be
Really?
friends with you.
because of your nails.
That is a weird
like
thing.
after that the conversation like went more in depth, but we can talk about it like in another episode.
Yeah.
But in the aspect of friendship and making friends scenario, I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, that was a
Yeah.
really bad way of
Yes.
making
And I was
friends,
like,
a
you don't want to
bad-
be friends with me
experience.
because I'm super straight because of my nails?
And also, you established that you were straight from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
why is
Thought
she's
it.
like
Yeah.
caught off guard. She's
she
like,
shifted her whole...
I'm detective, like Nancy Drew here. Like, no, like I said it at the
Yeah.
beginning. Like you didn't
Exactly.
solve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she was
Yeah.
like, I can't be friends with you. And I was
because
like,
you have long nails and you're straight.
and you're straight.
It's just a
Exactly.
weird.
Also,
Yeah.
the way that he
Weird
said
thing.
you're just gonna use me for a free ticket.
yeah,
But he
that's
offered. How can you be
Yeah.
using something?
Yeah.
Exactly. And- exactly. Well, that was my impression. Like talking to you guys can answer my question
Is it
because
me?
that exactly.
That-
Oh no,
I was like,
that
"Am I
girl's
crazy?"
weird. That girl's weird.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
but the
she's
thing is
so
that I
weird.
told her, you know what? If I would have said the opposite to you, that I can't be friends with you because of your interests with men or you're
That you're bisexual.
exactly.
How would you feel?
Exactly. I was like, if I would have said that to you, I would have been in so much trouble and be a mean person, being considered a mean person,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I'm not. So, you know what? It's not even my problem. And
Yeah.
it was just wrong.
You've just
It-
had
it
bad luck
was.
with these people. They're
I
crazy.
have so many stories. You have no idea. No
Oh my
idea.
God.
Can we do that?
Yes.
We had a Vogue article, an India Vogue article about what kind of friend you are depending on your zodiac sign.
Okay.
So we could just like take one each and then read it and then.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah. Should
Who
I
wants
go
to start?
first?
Yes,
I
go.
can go first. Okay. I'm gonna try. Okay. Do we have an Aquarius here?
Aquarius,
No.
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 Okay. The no strings attached friends. Okay, so that person, if you have one in your entourage, just think about that person. Friendship for you is a voluntary arrangement, and your innate understanding of the need for personal space means that you aren't stirring up drama in the group chat over every blue ticketed message or canceled lunch. But despite being a low maintenance friend, you are there for your friends in their time of need. They might just need to come find you first.
Huh.
Okay, Cancer, the designated mom of the group. As one of the most maternal signs.
I totally
Is
see
that
my
you?
friend. No, not
Oh.
me, but I see my friend. Keep
Oh,
going.
okay. As one of the most maternal signs of the zodiac, your nurturing nature has you watching your friends back, providing them with a shoulder to lean on, and, when needed, going into the mother hen mode to avenge any wrongdoings toward your chicks.
Oh yeah, totally,
Ooh.
totally. I agree
nice.
with that.
Oh my gosh. Leo,
Okay.
the giver of the best gifts. As a natural leader, you always know what's the best for everyone, and this shows in how you express affection with gifts.
Cute. Libra. The 4 a.m. What does life even mean? Conversation buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, your romantic soul means that the magic of an adult friendship is no different than falling in love. When you first connect with someone, it is usually the same heady rush of inside jokes, little gestures of affection. Maybe some surprise desserts being delivered to their desk in the middle of the workday, and late night conversation pondering the meaning of life.
That's me.
Is that so?
That's
You're
you,
Leo?
Leo.
Yeah.
Libra?
Yeah.
Or Libra?
Yeah. We are very flirty and deep. So we enjoy deep conversations. And this is what exactly I said. I'm available 24/7. So it's
Really?
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's right there. Yes. And Libras are very flirty. So people get to mistaken them for being coquette and being friendly. So
Okay.
just be aware.
I'm actually want to know like what of mine.
Oh, you can try.
Yeah,
mine.
try to find
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's here.
Oh, really? That was like the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is it?
Scorpio,
Okay.
the keeper of secrets. I'm a listener.
That goes
Your
with
ride or
it.
die approach to friendship makes you pals feel comfortable letting you in on their secrets, knowing that you will take them to your grave. Your inner intuition also means that you pick up on what your friends aren't telling you and know exactly how to draw them out into sharing their burdens with you.
Sagittarius, the party starter.
My
maybe.
sister is a Sagittarius. I would not say that.
Oh, I got mine. Virgo, the admin extraordinaire of every group chat. See, I do not relate to this, but you know what? I'll take it. I am not the admin extraordinaire.
You know, I mean, everybody else organizes the things.
I think, you know what, I used to be, but I think in my old age, I just have let all that go. And I'm just like, chill. I just
It's
let it
your
go.
calmer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I got mine too, actually.
Wow. Yeah.
And I don't relate to it at all. Aries, the maker of last minute plans. It's not true at all for me.
Yeah.
I need things to be planned in advance.
Yeah.
Don't text me the same night and tell me, let's go out.
But you know what? I know an Aries exactly like that.
You do?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm guessing it depends of the ascendant and all the other
Maybe.
things.
Maybe.
Okay, Taurus, the lender of sympathetic ears.
Yes, and I have a story about it, and we can talk about it in another episode.
Okay.
Yeah, Gemini, the one person stand up comedy show. And you know what? Something that it's really true about Gemini is that they have two different roles. They have two different personalities that can be good or bad.
Yeah.
So between in a friendship type of
Is Gemini
statement?
is the balance?
No.
No,
okay.
it's the
Two-Face.
two-face.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
My best friend is a Gemini, and yeah, he definitely
Yeah?
he's like the comedian. Like yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Okay.
I have Capricorn, the until death do us apart friend.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's all meet a Capricorn. That'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
come on. Manifest that Capricorn.
The last one, Pisces.
Yeah.
The possessor of endless empathy.
Aw. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. You
It's a
can't
nice
really
one.
like
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll actually post about them. We'll
Yeah,
post,
yes.
all the signs and the friendship meanings, especially the ones that we didn't read,
Yeah.
so that you guys can tell us in the comment which sign you are and if you relate to the content.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is it, guys.
Yeah,
Our
this
first
is
episode
it.
of the year of friendship. And you know what? It's like I said before, it's magical because we connected here. We all felt the energy, and I'm so happy.
I hope you come again in one of our podcasts. In
Yeah,
one of
sure.
our
yes,
episodes.
yes.
Sure.
And it was really fun to have you girls here.
Thank
And I'm
you.
very happy to be here with you also.
Yes, I'm so happy to actually continue with this journey with you, and
Yeah, me too.
we're gonna have so much fun. I can't wait.
I think let's go 2024.
Yes.